Hello and welcome back to Michelle's Life on Repeat. I am in my orchid room and I am getting ready to deconstruct one of my new orchids. Let's take a look at her. This is the beauty we are going to attempt to get out of that media and put it in some new bark media. She is a Cattleya Hawaiian wedding song. If you haven't figured it out, she is going to be a white flower with a blousy lip. I have not had any Cattleyas open up for me in my orchid room because of the maturity level of the plants, and so it will be exciting if by next year I get some Cattleya blooms. I hear they are the most gorgeous and the most smelling orchids out there, but we will know that when we actually see them. Thank you for joining me here on my channel. I talk about orchids. It is my hobby of choice to distract me from my chronic illnesses, and I primarily struggle with migraines, chronic migraines, vestibular migraines, hemiplegic migraines, migraines with auras, migraines without auras, silent migraines, and it oh, hey there. Yes. It goes on and on and on. But I do deal with chronic fatigue, which, when you're not having a migraine, saps every bit of energy out of your body. And all you can do is rest. I know a few of you out there deal with that, and yeah, there's no secret magic formula to making your energy come back. But rest helps. So, this is what I do. I play with orchids, and if you are new to my channel, I say welcome, and let's dive in to this orchid. How in the world are we going to get her out of this pot? I watered her yesterday, but I think I'm going to have to water her again till all of these roots turn green, and then I will slowly try to pick her away from the pot. Yeah, wish me luck. Fingers crossed. See here, we have gotten her to turn green. So now I am going to take my sharp edge of a knife and just try to figure out where one might end and one might begin. And I know I'm going to break a few roots and I'm going to be sad, but I'm going to just deal with it. It's kind of like getting a haircut, right? So let's see if you can see what I'm doing. I'm going around with my knife, trying to loosen up around the pot where they wrap around the pot, but they're not stuck to it now that they're wet. It's a daunting task. I'd rather not face it, but I must, right? Some of these are dead. When you push on them and they slide the velamen right off, you know that she's a goner on that end, so maybe I'll just eliminate the goners and find me an unwrapping point. And I might slice through the pot. There we go. At least I can see now what I'm dealing with. I don't see any roots down in the pot. Maybe it didn't like the media. Interesting. Let's take a patch out so you can see what I'm seeing. Ooh, dead roots. Yeah. No wonder it circled the top of the pot. Look at that. Dead roots. Stringy, coarse. Oh, these are dead roots. Okay, so the ones at the top might be all we have worth saving. She is growing new roots. Here we go. And the pot just, magically let go of it. That was broken. There we go. Hey, 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 we did it, team. Look at this. Yuck and dead. Dead and yuck. All of that. Just yuck. Well, I'm glad she's not sitting anymore. And she has new roots. Can you see those down in there? Those new roots are what I'm gonna have to encourage to grow down into something better than this. Just a little pause to ask if you would please click the like button. I rarely ask, I always forget and get in the groove of making the video, but clicking the like button tells the YouTube that you are enjoying what you're watching, and it helps them to push out my content for others to see. So if you like it, click the like button. I appreciate it. What a hot mess. Nope, this was all of mess. Ugh. Wow, even the original old sphagnum moss. Oh, how lucky are we? What a bad situation. I'm glad I rescued you, little plant. Hopefully I can keep you alive. Let me take this glorious mop of round roots to the water bucket, swish it, and hopefully they'll loosen up and fall downward. Let us begin to cut away the dead. We have definitely dead. The brown parts are dead. Some of them have branched, but some of them are dead. Look at this whole funky part here. Let's see if I can find where she ends. She's got a rim with a whole bunch of new growth trying to survive off this hard, half-dead root. Well, I won't try to kill it, but I will try to unravel it. Aha! The magic looks like a puzzle. You find where it's hooked over itself. Kind of like undoing a necklace, you know, when they get all balled up. That's what it reminds me of. Ooh, I think we found the magic. Yes! 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 Look at that. Now, to find out which ones are still alive. That is crazy. And those were all circling the outside of the pot. Okay, my friends, here we have this crazy situation. I will most likely find that these will all die when I tuck them into a media, although they've been pretty good with getting fully wet, turning green. Up there, I'm going to take my toothbrush to that, try to clean it up, get these all peeled away to make sure there's no bugs hiding underneath, count my blessings, and try to find a pot that will make this gorgeous thing happy. While I was in the sink area washing her up, I kept her in the water bowl and I just swirled her right back in to a fresh new container. And hopefully she will tolerate this. She has new roots growing, so that's what I'm banking on. If all these die, I am going to put her in my bark, perlite, and charcoal mix and make sure that she drains really well. Let me do that, and then I'll show you the finished Cattleya. Here we have completed Mayan bride something, Cattleya Hawaiian wedding song virgin. We have finished her up. I have her in lots of airy bark, large bark, orchiata ones, and perlite, charcoal, and I topped it off with those little glass beads just to help push down and retain some moisture on the top level closest to those roots. Thank you for joining me today. I wish you well, I wish you peace, and until we talk again.